It can be hard to decide on a career path if you have been working in a certain field for a while and want to try something new. Or if you are finishing up your education and want to venture into the real world, you can easily choose a career that will leave you feeling fulfilled with a little research. So, we are going to watch about the how to choose a career path.
Method 1. Evaluate your skills and interests.
First is make a list of all your skills and strengths. Take some time to really think through the things you are good at. Consider things like physical skills, practical tasks, and creative work. Perhaps you are a great artist, a whiz with numbers, an excellent salesperson, or an all-star soccer player. Alternatively, you might have a thorough knowledge of historical events, manage your time efficiently, have strong spatial reasoning skills, be a great public speaker, or have a natural knack for technology. List every skill and strength you can think of. If you're struggling to determine your skills or strengths, ask your friends, family, and colleagues for their input.
Step 2. Explore your interests and passions.
Now, think of what you enjoy doing, which may not be the same things that you are good at, and add them to the list. For instance, you might enjoy spending time in nature, attending parties, studying other cultures, putting together model planes, hosting fundraisers, or traveling around the world. Or, you might like to read, listen to music, swim, conduct science experiments, play with animals, cook or bake, ride a motorcycle, volunteer, make craft projects, clean, go fishing, or create sculptures. In order to land a job you enjoy doing, choose something that you enjoy and are also good at. Step 3. Figure out what you'd like to be known for when you retire. Look ahead to the future and think about what you'd like your life's work to be. It's okay if you don't know right away. Spend some time thinking it over. Perhaps you want to build an empire, make a difference in children's lives, create a new piece of technology, develop sustainable living practices, or bring joy to the elderly. Determining what you want to be known for will help you determine what career path to take. Think about how the job will affect you as you age. For instance, if the job requires intense physical labor, it may be difficult to sustain when you get older. Step 4. Focus on your own aspirations, rather than societal expectations. It's common to feel pressure from your family members, friends, teachers, and society to follow a certain path. And while doing so might make them happy, it probably won't make you happy. Let go of other people's expectations of you and think about what you truly want to do. Choosing a career path should be a personal decision based on a thorough knowledge of your own strengths, weaknesses, interests, and values. For instance, if your father expects you to take over the family litigation firm, but you'd rather be a high school teacher than a lawyer, follow your heart, though he may be upset at first. Seeing you do something you love will help him see that a career in litigation wasn't the right choice for you.
Finally, prepare.
There are dozens of career aptitude tests online that ask a series of questions formulated to find out what kind of work would suit you the best. These tests analyze your strengths, weaknesses, interests, and personality to help you narrow down your career choice. Do an internet search for career aptitude tests and take several so you can compare the results. You may want to check out https://www.princetonreview.com quiz, career quiz, or https://www.what career is right for me.com career aptitude test.
Method 2. You should narrow your options. First is think of fields of work broadly.
A field of work is far more than a single job. It is an area in which many jobs or trades are possible. Once you have an idea of what field you want to work in, consider all the options within that field. For instance, if you want to work in healthcare, you could be a nurse or a doctor, of course, but you could also schedule appointments for patients, work in medical billing, or manage a physician's office. Or, if you study law, you may want to be a lawyer for a large law firm or a non-profit organization, or even write corporate compliance manuals. If you study computer science, you could consider working in retail tech support or becoming a store. Step 2. Research the responsibilities of several jobs within the field. While certain jobs may sound amazing in theory, it's important to know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Find out the day-to-day responsibilities for several jobs within the field to help you narrow down your options. Go to the National Career Service website to peruse job profiles for more than 800 positions. Think about whether you can picture yourself completing the tasks happily or if the work seems overwhelming or misaligned with your vision of a new career. For instance, you may absolutely love animals, but if you're squeamish about blood or needles, becoming a veterinary technician may not be right for you. However, a dog walker or pet groomer may be a better fit. Step 3. Match your personal strengths and qualities with potential jobs. It's important to choose a career that fits with your temperament and personality. Think about whether you enjoy interacting with other people and if you work better alone or in a group setting. Also, consider if you are a great leader or take direction well, and whether you enjoy planning things or like to go with the flow. You should also think how well you manage time, if you are detail-oriented or focus on the big picture, and if you enjoy coming up with new ideas. For instance, if you want to work with technology but don't enjoy being around other people or interacting with strangers, you could choose to work in development rather than marketing.
Step 4. Consider non-conventional or cross-field work.
Many skill sets translate to multiple fields or opportunities. Consider whether your education or experience will allow you to work in a related field. For instance, many teachers have a thorough understanding of the English language, and therefore make excellent editors and publishers. Alternatively, if you're super athletic and love sports, perhaps you would do well as a coach, a manager, or an announcer. Step 5. Sign up for an internship or apprenticeship to see if it's a good fit. One of the best ways to find out if a job is right for you is to actually work it. By signing up for an internship or apprenticeship, you'll get to see what the day-to-day experience in a certain field is like. You'll also make connections and meet other people in the industry. Do an online search to find internships or apprenticeships in the field you want to work in. Tap into your network and see if you have friends or family that work in the field. They may be able to help you find an internship, apprenticeship, or volunteer opportunity. Finally, try to avoid making a decision based on the money you'll make. Although you'll want to have a financially secure future, the expected income shouldn't be the only determining factor in your decision. Feel free to research potential incomes for a variety of jobs, but aim to choose one that you feel is the best fit for you, rather than simply picking the one where you'll make the most money. This will lead to you a fulfilling career.
Method 3. Taking the next steps.
First is figure out what qualifications you'll need for the field you've chosen. Speak to people that work in the industry to find out what kinds of backgrounds they have. You can also research minimum requirements for the kinds of jobs you hope to have. Once you know what is required, you can then work on becoming qualified for your new career. For instance, if you want to work as a registered nurse, you'll need to take classes, complete clinicals, and pass the NCLEX RN exam.
Step 2. Continue your education, if necessary.
Many positions may require a specific certification, license, or degree. If your heart is set on a certain job, but you don't meet the requirements, take steps to become qualified. Do an online search for classes near you that will help you meet these goals. You can even work part-time while continuing your education in the evenings, if necessary. Step 3. Apply for jobs you think would be a good fit. Once you begin finding jobs that interest you, apply for each position and submit a resume that details your education, experience, and relevant skills. Include a tailored cover letter with each application that explains why you are interested in the position and how you will add something to the team or company. Make sure all your documents are neat, clean, and free from errors. Finally, ensure any prospective company's values align with your own. A career will be most fulfilling if the company's values mirror your own. Think about what types of things are really important to you, and what types of things you'd be willing to compromise on. You may want to work with a company that is devoted to living a sustainable lifestyle, developing quality products, or helping people in need. For instance, if you are a strict vegan because you believe eating meat is cruel, it would be better to take a job as an accountant for a clothing company than a butcher shop.
We hope it is useful to you. Please subscribe to our channel to upskill yourself.